As the government shutdown continues, flight cancellations are up to 6% nationwide. Travelers flying in and out of the Syracuse airport have been affected as a result. Our Lauren Holdmeyer joins us now live from the airport with the latest on how flights are being impacted. Good evening, Lauren.
Good evening, Damon. Yeah, that's right. The government shutdown is still looming, and flights across the nation are suffering as a result. Take a look at some of the flights here at the Syracuse airport that have been impacted today. We have this United flight headed to Chicago O'Hare, scheduled to take off at 5:27 p.m. That's been canceled. And then another Delta flight headed to JFK, supposed to take off at 4:07. It's been delayed over 2 hours, now not taking off until 6:10 p.m. And today we spoke with some of the passengers here at the Syracuse airport that have been affected by these delays and cancellations, and to say they're frustrated would be an understatement.
In an unprecedented day 42 of the government shutdown, air travelers are growing more frustrated.
And I don't think it's necessarily the customers' problem. I think it's more of the airline because they should have fared up a little better.
Travelers across the nation facing over 11,000 delays today and 1,500 cancellations. Customers right here in Syracuse feeling the impacts.
After our game on Saturday, we were supposed to go to the airport and get on our flight, but our flight had been canceled. We split into two groups and we got onto two different flights to Chicago and stayed the night there.
Last night, the Senate passing a bill toward ending the shutdown, but the airspace still struggling today. Experts saying even when the shutdown does end, airlines will need time to recover.
What you have is a lot of just planes and people out of position. So even once you have fully staffed control towers again, for example, and fully staffed TSA checkpoints, it takes a little while for the airlines themselves to recover.
Passengers at Syracuse International not just dealing with cancellations and delays, but longer waits as a result.
The security line was a lot longer than it usually is. There were about maybe like 2 officers at work, so you could definitely tell that they were short-staffed.
Those planning travel in the coming days should stay prepared.
Help the airline help you to get where you're going, or at least near where you're going. Whatever flexibility you have, you want to tell them that.
And with the end of the government shutdown seemingly in sight, these flights should start to get back to normal, maybe even as early as this weekend. But of course, now we have the weather to worry about as well. In Syracuse tonight, Lauren Holdmeyer, NCC News.